We are live. Hold on a second. I'm just setting up the stream before I start anything, as I always do. Turn on that beautiful monetization with a sweet $1 for a 3-hour stream. Let's go. Then I add the tags and then I share it to Twitter, and then I'm gonna welcome every single one of you to the stream, because welcome to the stream. Notification gang. Notification gang. Gang gang. Bang bang. And we're good. Next is the stuff I like to do on my phone, which is shared further to Twitter. Then we shall continue God of War 2 Pain Plus. The rules are in the description. I just lost a football match, so I'm not willing to explain anything. God of War 2 General Kratos Pain Plus live. Alright, everybody pulled up. Welcome C Spartan G. Hold on, let's put my phone. Let's put my phone. Let's phone this. Yo, Zesty. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you guys. Hyped? Am I late? No, you're not. Duma. So, God of War 2 General Kratos Pain Plus. I uploaded the video and I beat the translator off screen. Collisions gang, brother. Hello. Welcome, true gamer. The hardcore experience. Alaikum assalam, man. Flax. So, now that you mentioned it with Flax, by the way, I took this chest earlier on. I don't know why I even took it. I guess I took it in the footage for the translator part. You can't open chests in Pain Plus, but I mean, with General Kratos, it doesn't make it different. What's up, Extreme? I was just watching a God of War 2 stream. The one right after finishing God of War 1. I'm 7 hours in, loving it. Oh, you're watching the disastrous marathon? It's a bad idea, man. It's just a bad idea to do a marathon. Simple as that. So what I'm doing is I'm throwing these enemies to each other, and they deal massive damage because enemy power percent is increased. And collisions deal heavy damage on very hard, since the enemies are already strong. The costume I have makes the enemies stronger, so enemy power percent is naturally more than normal. That's why the collisions are dealing the sweet damage they're doing. It's not over? I lost. Oh, it is over. I thought I would lose because if you don't finish it fast enough, you lose. You guys can hear the game, right? Try God of War Hardcore. It does not get more hardcore than this, man. General Kratos Pain Plus is just... it broke me. Especially in that translator episode. Good thing I did it off screen. I'm watching the Trilogy Marathon 25k special stream. Now, let me talk about why I feel like it was a bad idea. Shut up! Shut up! I can break her, but I don't want to. What are you drinking? Mountain Dew! Mountain Dew! Obama said, what it do? I don't know why I inserted that rhyme there. How do you screen record on PS3? I use a capture card. Okay, so all this time I've been waiting to show you guys my skill in vanilla runs, right? Like, you guys have been seeing a lot of me doing no upgrade runs, pain runs. I have to go now. Happy to see ya. Bye for now. Okay, goodbye, man. Take care, true gamer. Oh, whoa, no chests. All this time I've been waiting to show you guys my skill and how I've developed for vanilla runs. To some extent, I did show you guys how good I play on God of War 1 vanilla. The rest, especially God of War 3, that was rough. Hold on, let me see if I can get this thing done. There. Athena did nothing wrong. Yes, you're right, Zim. See. And so, yeah, back to the subject. All this time I've been waiting to show you guys my skill at maxed run. And as I said, to some extent, I did with God of War 1. I actually fully did, even though it was a cracked run by the time we got the Army of Hades, since, you know, it was a seldom New Game Plus run. Since I loaded up a save data where I had everything maxed out. But still, I showed you guys most of the stuff I wanted to show you. Mostly these nuts. But for God of War 2, especially like in the halfway point of God of War 2, that was brutal. The run, it was good, but my god, how much better I could have made it. And then especially the disaster that was God of War 3. Like all this time I wanted to show you guys, like after all the experimentation with the soul summon, all the stuff that I've learned throughout the years of playing, you guys haven't seen me in my best still. And with God of War 3, especially with God of War 3, because I was what, nearly 12 hours in, and so the God of War 3 stream was really, really bland. Like at the start I was lifting myself a little, and by the time, you know, where I loaded up the save data for the New Game Plus, I was like, okay, you guys know how the upgrades go from here. It's like, no bro, just keep going and upgrade and show them how you do it naturally. And so the God of War 3 run was completely stupid. Just straight nothingness. It's sad. It's like, especially God of War 3. My favorite. I should have played them in a backwards way. Like I should have started with God of War 3, then God of War 2, then God of War 1. But then God of War 1's vanilla one would have suffered. Like I thought I might be able to bring all my knowledge to you guys in that live stream with the marathon and all that. With God of War 2, I'm kind of happy with the run. I wasn't very, you know, cautious with my use of my resource and all that. But I showed cool strats for vanilla. Like, you know, you guys have no idea how much, how better I am right now with vanilla runs. Like, all the time playing no upgrade runs made me a beast, a monster. I'm basically Mr. Beast now. I'm Mr. Breast on vanilla runs. But I just never had the chance to show it. With God of War 1, as I said, I did have the chance, but God of War 2 from the halfway point all the way to God of War 3, actually the whole run of God of War 3, especially the disaster at the end where I skipped 3 encounters that were left. One with the sirens and the dogs, you know, after beating the Cerberus. One was the Onyx Shield Bros, and another was the one with the Satyrs and the Shieldy Bros. Like that's the last encounter where I don't know how I didn't show it, man. It is what it is. And on top of all that, I was like, you guys know how Zeus goes, it's just grabs. But if the timing was right, if the timing was good for God of War 3, I had a lot of interesting stuff to show for Zeus in God of War 3. Like a whole lot. It's not just air grabs. I could have made it that, but it wasn't a no upgrade run to be as efficient as possible. I could have had a lot of fun with Zeus. Just unlucky, man. I flat out skipped the last boss. It's like my second favorite boss. I feel like I cheated on my barber. Or my girlfriend. Or the lack thereof. Like, Zeus is one of my favorite fights in the franchise, and I'm like... It's like, in gaming, ever. What a boss fight Zeus is. Like, literally the best. And I couldn't showcase all that stuff. There were funny moments. I'm not saying go ahead and watch it. You're not insane. But there were funny moments. Trust. It is what it is. Lately, my way to fall asleep fast is playing God of War 3 or 2018 in my head. Yo. This man. But are you doing what I'm doing? Having lucid dreams, playing no upgrade ones to get better? The grind never stops even while sleeping. I'm planning to do the Clone War on the Vita. On the Vita, frames drop every 5 millimeters. I don't know why I said that. Have you heard about the issue with Master Rogue? I don't know who that is. I do know that I just died. The marathon was insanely fun, Zesty. Don't worry. Thank you very much, man. To anyone who tuned in, if it was even for a second. I'm just saying, like, the goal was to also showcase how good I am at the games. Anyways, in here for Pain Plus, do not block to parry these stuff. Just block now. I'm kind of getting them aligned. Let's actually get a little farther. So that, yeah, that is what I want. That is favorable. You want them to spawn and you hit them with this. I hold circle while this happens, you know. I'm not pressing circle. I hold it and I get this. It's alternate Orion's Harpoon. This encounter should be easier. Famous last words. I could use the ground grab on the server seats, but this is just better. Son of a gun. I use this for the setup for the alternate Orion's Harpoon. And these guys have a tendency to shrink, and when they shrink, they don't take damage. They're basically tricking your attacks like I am doing right now. I hope he took damage. I hope in a perfect world I could do laundry and taxes with him. Shut your ass! He didn't get hit. The theme in here is phenomenal, man. Boom. Give him another one. And another one. Another one. If you keep your distance against these guys and don't bother with them, they don't attack. So if I'm lucky, I will do this the second attempt, not first. I realize I died back there. Next Q&A when? Never. Boom. Bam. Bop. Okay, bro, did you know Vegeta is undefeated against Goku now? This guy's not stopping. Hold on, let me make a little more distance. I need him to spawn puppies. I'm not gonna wail at these guys for hours. I need him to spawn puppies so that I can take out the jugs faster. Yeah, attaboy. Nice repositioning, good. Just spawn, just spawn. Running back and forth does provoke taunts. Is that his taunt where he's shrinking? The Cerberus is weird. It's like we only meet this guy once and he's weird. Just, I don't know, something about him. See, he doesn't take damage? Attaboy. I'm gonna need that seed. He blessed me with a seed. Boss. That's huge. Again, I'm fine with chipping away at these guys for an hour. I've done worse. Like, let's do this right now. Hold on. Bad for business, I know. Actually, good thing the servers didn't die. Hold on. I might be onto something. And these guys have a hitbox when they run towards you in that specific sprint. You know, where they hold their club behind them. Okay, I'm gonna face this Cerberus in the hopes of him spawning seeds. Give me seed. Pay me rent. Think he knows he's gonna kill his puppies anyways. There's my boy. Even if that puppy transform. Wow. What the hell? Does he get smaller and then bigger? Yeah, he's shrinking. He doesn't take damage then. You used Icarus Wings in combat, dude. Did I? When did that happen? Did I really? If I did, it is a disqualification. Don't try it at home. Oh, don't make the same mistake I did. Easy as that. Ah, the masculine. Ow. Boom. This alternate around. Just a bit ago. Did I use it in this encounter? If it wasn't this encounter, it is what it is. Oh, I think it wasn't this encounter. I think. Yes, I was gliding towards the wall, correct? I just remembered, yes. I'm sorry, did I hurt you with my disqualification? Please tell me how to use the capture card and if it required a PC or a laptop, because I don't have a PC or a laptop. My laptop was the sacrifice to get a PS3. You do have to have a decent laptop to... Not something insanely good, but you do need a laptop to record. Oh, that was a collision. Not bad. Not bad, governor. I'm kind of greedy for something right there. That. Damn, good thing that guy canceled his fireball. For a capture card and to record your stuff, you need a somewhat good PC, a laptop. Boom. Oh man. At least it hit one of them, didn't it? It hit the guy in the back. Die! I said die! Subzest, welcome. Man, I grabbed his ass. How are you playing with the gold Athena blade? It is not gold. If you like, pay attention, it's level 1 blades. Like, look at this. See? Even the slam. This is bonus play, General Kratos. And everything is at level 1 since I finished previous save data at level 1. Am I gonna keep on dying here? No, we have 1 plus, Bane plus. This is Bane plus. So yeah, I finished a save data prior to this without upgrades. And you know, when I started the next bonus play, you know, you start with no upgrades. Let's be careful this time. Let's not come here. Didn't mean to kill that dog, but it is what it is. Watch the AI that, you know, reviews my videos take that out of context. Oh, I didn't mean to kill that dog, man. Boom. Bam. And these guys are shrinking. Damn, you still here? You just left for 5 minutes, bro. Bro. Or bro. I never expected to struggle. I'm a struggler, yo, literally me. I never expected to struggle in this specific encounter. It's not challenging. It is challenging, I'm sorry. It's a very challenging encounter. Like on Pain Plus, this thing is hard. These guys can catch you slipping out of nowhere. Boom. That guy is as one shot as my grandpa in his grave. Okay, good. Are you dead ass? Okay, that's another one down. Breed! Sheesh! We have 2 Serbies. I can't even grab him. I totally forgot. Hello? I hate small enemies! You struggled here back in Pain Plus 2, buddy. Yeah, but this General Kratos shouldn't be that hard. Am I late? You're not. Well, I'll get it this time. I hate small enemies because it's so hard to tell what they're doing. It's totally a me problem, I think. It's like Dragon Ball characters trying to fight. Not Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball. You know where they're puffy and all fat and all that and they're trying to fight? They're all short. Like Goku, for example. Go what? Goku. Okay, another one. Fuck this encounter's mother. That's what I want to fuck. Not really, I'm kidding. It's like, yeah, they have small limbs and small everything. You don't know, they never let you know their next move. Don't breathe, bitch. Breed! Ares! I totally did not see myself struggling here. Like, on God. Bullshit. Bullshit. Good thing projectiles are not scaling with difficulty. Quick, 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 quick. Do a deal with kicks and get rich quick. Boom. Oh, he died with the other one flying towards him. Fuck. See, the thing is, this pushes them back, which sucks huge ass. Like, as huge as possible. It's like you try to hit him with this grab and... Oh. We're at a Cerberus. It is a chipping session then. Which I'm fine. I mean, it's alright, like... Overrated as fuck, in my opinion. There. And he's dead. Chip. Chip like you've never chipped before, Zesty. These guys react stupidly to attacks, so I do need to be careful. What capture card do you have? I just got hit while reading that. Well, let's separate them. Come on, yes. It's a nameless capture card. I still don't know where I got it from. Chip like you've never chipped. Do it deep, Zesty. Yeah, this is deep. See, he's hitting for double damage, for those of you who don't know. From up close against a big enemy, this plume hits for double damage. Look at the hit counter. 2. Actually 1. Look at the hit counter. 2 with 1 attack. Even the other big slam does the same thing as well. Now you need to be careful when these guys are all closed up together, since they can provoke each other to attack. Zesty, do you have a pet? You have mentioned you had a cat in a stream ages ago. No, I don't. It's hard to not counterattack after guarding with the Golden Fleece, right? It's not hard. Sometimes, you know I want to delay it. Like, right now, muscle memory is deep in the Zesty lore. Like, there is no, oh man, I pressed square by accident, fuck. There's none of that. Right now is just me pressing it a little earlier than I should have. That's all that it comes down to. Son of a gun. A 5mm, if it even exists. A 9mm, I guess, exists.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat.
At least the other one got hit. Demos got hit, am I right? Atta boy. Damn, boy! He thick! Boy! This time, it was a tragedy how that Cerberus died back there, you know? It is miles better to have a Cerberus lying around. Fuck that head of yours. That specific head. Come on, breathe! No, breathe! My dog hurt his paw. I'm sad as fuck, but I'll be sad while playing God of War 3. Oh, I'm sorry, man. So it's not actually, yeah, back to the Golden Fleece thing. My muscle memory is already used to it. It's buried with the light within. But sometimes I know I want to delay it, and I'm trying to delay it. Instead, what I do is I press square a little early, and it's a disqualification for Bane Plus. What sucks more than that is projectiles, since they automatically get sent back. These guys planning to breed? Hey, not to be rude or anything, but are y'all planning to breed? And I just glided. Fuck me. And then let's not forget about Theseus. This part and the Loom Chamber is hell and very hard. Now, the Loom Chamber is much better than this bullshit. This is a very nice encounter, but I have a problem with it, and it's the amount of shrinking that these guys do. See? Tricked right through my attack. I'm gonna trick through his, but it is what it is. Like, you can't be serious. Just breed. Breed. Exist. And the redirection of these guys... Ouch! The redirection for these guys' grab just sucks huge nuts. Mine, to be exact. Like, for some reason, when I do this encounter, I completely forget about the spawn rules in here. Like, I completely ignore them while playing it. Which is sad. Since, like, right now, I might end up with 2 Juggies and 2 Cerberus breeders again. I tried to hit his ass. What are you drinking? Mountain Dew. From the mountains of Himalaya. Oh, that's a seed. That's a me, Mario. If these guys transform, I'm eating them. Grab! Son of a bitch! Is it the shirt that I'm wearing? Every time I wear this shirt, I play like a shitty bitch. You completed DMC3, no upgrade DMD. Virgil was actually giving it to you. Oh, I still haven't completed it. That one I might complete on stream. It's not a translator situation. So it is what it is. It's not Mario, it's Chris Pratt. It's me, Chris. That does sound horrible, and I do realize that. I hope that Cerber seed reached you, and I hope it reached you well. Damn, thank you for canceling your projectile. You are a gentleman. Fuck this guy in particular. Just sad, man. Summon your seeds. Summon your seeds. Breed your seeds. Exist. These guys are unlocking the I show speed in me right now. Do you like football? I'm the best football player. I know. Egotistic little bitch! How about you try beating this encounter right now? Okay, huge. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. It's like that right there is huge. Fuck out of here. Except one of them is gonna transform. This is gonna turn into a fuck fest of seas. Just watch. Fuck out of here. Not going to work ground OS? I will. If I stop activating rage mode like an idiot. Here goes another 2 hours translator section. How long have we been here? It's been long, I know, but it's not gonna be like the translator, trust. I'll try ground OS this time, just to speed things up. I'm doing stuff that I haven't done in a while, I don't know why. Like, these are rookie mistakes in Pain Plus. To activate rage. To parry projectiles. What is your position when you play football? Everywhere, man. I'm mainly attacking. Stupidest DQ ever. It's just a panic button for me. To negate damage. You should always strive to never take damage, but I'm stupid. Okay, that's one Cerberus quickly down. I like that. Both? I think both. The tracking on this fireball is insane. Okay, you're gonna have to... I mean, why did I grab him? He was breeding. He was being a bro. He kept the bro code going. What's your favorite DMC? DMC3. Followed by 5. Followed by 4.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
That's how Vegeta sounds in the original dub. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna get another ooh. Yo, they're jumping this little puppy around. I don't know how my monkey muscle memory didn't tell me to block back there. Or to counterattack back there. It is one of these encounters where it goes very clean or very dirty. Like dirtier than a Eminem album. Breed. I said breed. My favorite DMC is DMC2. So I asked Lucid Enigma about DMC2. I took your advice, Danny. About the whole DMC2 thing. You know when you said it's just reputation, that people say it's as bad as it is? I asked him a genuine question, like, how do you feel about DMC2? He was like, it's like the pineapple pizza situation. Where when you have DMC 3, 1, 4, 4, 5, you don't need to play it. But giving it a shot is one thing else. Like, you should, at least, if you want to have something, give it a shot. Is this guy gonna breed? I bring money on the table every day for his ass. And look at him. You're telling me that full collision missed. And I'm telling you noted. There. Breathe more. Actually, this guy, yeah, he's a bro now. Oof. I hope that hit the jug. I don't want to do any risky plays, that's all. I love how my only type of rage is just screaming. Like, I love creaming. One of these days I will kick my monitor, trust. But so far we're good. If I die now, I'm headbutting the monitor. You know, the flying header in football through the monitor. Like, my fantasy whenever that happens is to actually kick through the monitor. Like, I can't imagine kicking the monitor and it just getting sent flying to the wall right behind it. That would be just a dull half collision that I wouldn't really need. Let's see our favorite boss in all of DMC. Virgil from Devil May Cry 3. The last fight. I'm going completely safe against this fool. This might take an hour, fellas. But hey, we don't want to be here. Is it even safe to hit him with a plume? Like, I'm thinking a deep hit, but... Really? Like, after that, I can punish with a deep hit, but... That's where we draw the line. So yeah, DMC2, I might try it one day without going in with the expectation of it sucking. Like, if you go into it with that expectation, of course it'll suck. And that's this encounter. Masterfully done. Positioning is the key, Zesty. Yes, sir. Pour this green wine from the mountains of dew. Can you block every attack? Yes. That whole stupid encounter back there. Don't do it deep, Zesty. I did it deep. Now who's laughing? Please name the top 10 open world PS3. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a huge fan of open world games. Not about going it. Thinking it sucks or not. I mean, that's what I did at the... Like, do I die with these spikes up there? I don't die, okay. Bad game, 0 out of 10. My first expectation when I went into it, like, I played it for 10, 15 minutes. Then I was like, man, I want to play DMC 3 or 5. But then again, and like my mindset was that this game sucks, man. Let's see if these people are right. And the people were right. Guns juggling kids off the ground, DMC 2 moment. See, yes, that's what I thought. But people are like, even like Ring, I don't know his name. Now he plays God of War proper a lot and all that. Or he just basically played a lot of God of War games, and he just has DMC 2 as like a good game. Virgil in DMC 3 is better than Zeus in God of War 2 in my opinion. Two whole different philosophies. Like, I never compare the two. God of War bosses and DMC bosses are two different breeds. The new God of Wars are going with the philosophy of DMC, where a boss has a lot of different mix-ups and moves. At least some bosses. How old are you? 22. You can tell me just any top 10 PS3 game? God of War 1, 2, 3, Ascension, Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, that's 6 games. Thank me later. Resident Evil 4, Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 4. God Hand, I haven't played it, but I'm sure it's good. Illuminate the way! Illuminate the way, Boltman! Attaboy. Needed that period blood. Ring only has one more for God of War 1. Didn't go through vanilla very hard for other entries. Still, he's played a lot of action games. And he said Lucia's campaign can be fun. And just overall, the game is not as bad as people say it is. It is the worst Devil May Cry, but it's not as bad as what people say it is. 22. Can you do some for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? Can you drop to every encounter for me? 22. God Hand worth it, Zesty. I'm kind of busy with Zone of the Enders at the moment. Phenomenal game. Maybe I will try God Hand. Of course I will. No! Dicks. I don't deny it. I hate the final boss fight in DMC 2. What the fuck is going on, sir? Did I not turn it? Oh, I have to pull the lever again. Noted, God of War 2, noted. DMC 2 or reboot? I only played the reboot to the point where I can tell you an opinion about it. But then again, even it actually, I played it for 15 minutes at the time. Quickly lost interest and I was like, just load up God of War 3. That was in the PS3, by the way. It wasn't the definitive edition of DMC. Like, how much of a failure can you be as a character to not appeal to a 14-year-old me or 13, where I was just basically an edgelord? Gameplay-wise, I've heard a lot of praise for that game, but in the same breath, a lot of hate towards the game. Bitch, get your ass to follow me. That's one down. This stuns the Cyclops on the other side and it kind of gets him to follow you. Except I fell like an idiot. What is that Elden Ring boss? Roderick the Fell? There, see? Now that provokes him to sprint. And that's his ass. Can I glide here? Am I allowed to glide? This is combat. DMC reboot is the ascension of the DMC series. I think it's underrated. See, that is precisely it. It is the ascension of the Devil May Cry franchise. Except they didn't respect the change like the community of God of War did. So that Cyclops don't fall on the PS2, unfortunately. Wrong! I've tried this on the Vita and it works. Bro's going for a swim. Zesty, I think the reboot is also like pineapple on pizza. Oh, the thing where you shouldn't try it when you have other options? One slap and these guys are just like my ass is toast. Actually, I think Spirit has better range. Boom. And it didn't reach. Disappointed! Son of a bitch. There you go. Come on. Come on. Imagine if I fell at the very end. Like a Chad. Ascension is DMC2. Reboot is New God of War. Nah, not really. DMC2 is still the same formula, or, you know, the same approach of combat to some extent. DMC Reboot and Ascension are literally the same. Except the DMC community didn't accept it. Actually, yeah. Hold on. You're right. You're actually right. Okay, so with these guys, zone them mid-range, boom, and send them to the spikes. Fuck off. When you're in mid to far range, these guys taunt. What? I stopped him. This game is ass. It's the worst game in the history of humanity. No, we good. Actually, you're right, Daunty. DMC Reboot is the new God of Wars that we have. Except the DMC community did not accept the change. The God of War community accepted the change. And I hate that, but it is what it is. Frankly, I don't care at this point. Like, we're bound to get remakes that will be inferior to the original, but still. It's like it's still gonna be the old formula, right? Right? And I have 6 games that I can play. It's just sad that I'll never get a new game with this formula. Still don't think Santa Monica are even thinking about it, sadly. A remaster would be a spectacular. It is not a Santa Monica thing. You guys don't get the point. I'm sure Santa Monica wants to port the games to the new consoles just as much as you do. It's just a publisher thing. I.e. a Sony thing. It's not really what you think it is. Go. 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 Go, shorty. It's your birthday. Did you play the Dead Space remake? Nah. I don't have time for it. Imagine being a Norse God of War fan. It is fine. It's never not fine. I just crushed him with that. Ring out, please. Both of them. Question mark? I'm asking for a lot. There's that one. Oh no, no! Fuck! You aren't gonna see another God of War game with TC Carson jumping against Zesty. And Collisions 2, you won't gonna see Collisions 2. Where's my Collisions? Finally someone makes a difference between divs and pubs. It's like, you bet your ass Santa Monica are proud of these games that they made. It's a publisher thing. Maybe a publisher is like, I don't want to ruin the image of my beautiful father of Sony, Kratos. That's what's going on. Either that, or they just flat out lost the source code like Ninja Gaiden or some shit. Could be anything, that's the problem. This time, bitches. Is extended health bar allowed in Pain? Nope. Do it, Sekiro. Smart. Smart. Smart Zesty is smart Zesty. Oh, thank you for freezing that guy, but ow. God of War Ragnarok always reminds me of Disney. It never reminds me of that. It just reminds me of current trends. It's just trendy. And I'm not a guy like, oh man, trendy shit. I only have problems with the game design. It's like a story that I don't see the story as a suckage. I love the story of Ragnarok. Not as much as God of War 4. God of War 4 is one of my favorite stories. But you know, a story, if it sucks, it sucks. That's it. The main thing is the game design, the game pacing, the gameplay. Which the gameplay is awesome, mind you. But the game design is not. It's like a GTA game, but the walkie-talkies... Look, it's like a GTA game, but instead of driving to a mission, aka encounter, that's the opposite of that. Instead of driving to a mission, son of a bitch. Instead of driving to a mission, you're walking to a mission. Instead of, you know, I guess let's bring it back to God of War. Instead of platforming, where you have the risk of dying, you're still playing, which is a problem that people have. They don't understand when we say like for example, when Mayo said something like, I can't die here by jumping like this. And people were like, why you wanna die? Skeleton emoji, skeleton emoji, skeleton emoji, or skull emoji, what the fuck? The point is not that he wants to die. The point is, you have context sensitivity to everything now in the new God of Wars. Where it used to not be that. Like this fucking climbing a rope takes skill. That's the difference. What the fuck hit me? And to bring it back to the Grand Theft Auto point, it's like God of War 4 and Ragnarok, you're walking to the mission, aka encounter. In Grand Theft Auto, you're driving and it takes skill. In these God of Wars, reaching an encounter, it's usually a puzzle or a platform. I prefer the platform or more than anything. But yeah, so it requires skill. It is a thing that you're doing in between encounters, but still. And the new God of Wars don't have that. And the whole thing is like about the whole people, you know, hating me for the video that I made. What, you know, the next God of War, what it needs to be a God of War and all that. Like, did I give off the impression that the new God of Wars are just bad games? Did I really do that? I feel like I made it perfectly clear that you know, the new games are good. They're just not good God of War. Like, I feel like I really, really made it clear. But oh well. I was just like, it's not God of War, guys. Like, nothing more. It is good. The combat is amazing. The problem is that it's not God of War. That's literally it. It's not that deep. Son of a... Somehow didn't die. Taunt, please. Okay, thank you. The one behind it die? Nope. Not a girl. I constantly repeated it in the video as well, by the way. I was like, don't get me wrong, great games, just not God of War games. And I pointed out every single difference. Like, this is not here, this is not here, this is not here. And you know what really, really pisses me the fuck off about some comments in there? Some dude was going zesty when a new God of War game is not God of War 3. And I'm like, yes. Yeah, God of War 3 is a God of War game. Yes, your point is like I should be, you know, crucified for wanting a God of War game to be a God of War game, is what you're saying? Because what I described in the video, I precisely made that, you know, on purpose. You know, God of War 3 has all the qualities of a great God of War game. And I made it very, very clear that it's just every old God of War that I missed, not just God of War 3. And people are still like, yo, this guy has a very weird relationship with God of War 3. He has a video where he says it saved his life. This guy. I'm like, just counter my points. What am I saying? And look at what you're saying. I kept on bringing points like God of War Ascension. I had screenshots of God of War Ascension in there, and that motherfucker. And these dudes were like zesty when a game is not God of War 3. A game, like, you're comparing what I'm doing, which is wanting a God of War game to be a God of War game, to what Under the Mail is doing with every game. He wants every game to be a Doom Eternal game. When in my case, I want a God of War game to be a God of War game. Like, did I not say fucking keep the same camera? My tone was bad in the video. And that's just, I don't know how to describe that. I sometimes come off as a guy who talks as if everything is objective, which is not. I'm sorry if I sound like that. But some stuff I just see it through my own lens. But I guess the way I said things made people think that, other than that, it's like, it was my fault as well. Like, some of the points I was like, we can all agree that Kratos is better off alone, which is what I think. Some people might think he's good with a partner. That is a nitpick, if any. Like, Midgard Chronicler was like, how do you know we all hate companions? And then I realized, like, I was wrong. I'm like, okay, take it as a nitpick, but what about the other 50 points? Now, Midgard, I love that guy. My best friend on YouTube. Him, Zim, Captain Cuba, these guys are my friends. So when we argue, I don't have any bad stuff going against them. It's better or worse overall as a game. Oh, you're talking to True Gamer. And so yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, what a nice full collision. Get out. Oh, one's out. It is what it is. It is what it is. Boom! Oh, still. There's just an invisible wall over here. In here, there's not. Get the fuck out of here, mate. This next guy, you want to send them to the... First of all, punish. Like a fighting game. And so yeah, the other points I can stand by. Like, what happened to the resource management that we used to do in God of War just gone. I don't see it as a gone thing, and it sucks. It's like I was just like, dude, we need sweet baby. They're dead. Do you think GBG is better at God of War than you? He is miles better than me, bro. I watch his streams from time to time. Level 1 streams? Dude. Man's cracked. He's so good at the games. He's not better than me, I highly doubt it. He's not better than me at the old God of Wars. But in the new God of Wars, that's something else. We're approaching a very nice encounter right now. God, I love it. It's the equivalent of the Spartan sacrifice that in God of War 1. I thought I was your best friend on YouTube. You still are. I only hate when companions talk. I fixed that problem by turning off the dialogue flat out. Which, funny enough, I returned to God of War 4 the other day and I was like, you know, I never played this game, but might as well. You block my only form of attack against you. You mad lad. That's one captain down. To bring it back to the whole video that I made about what the next God of War game needs to be a God of War. That is the thing that pissed me off the most. I hope it's clear now. It's not bad if I want a God of War game to actually be a God of War game. I hope people get to understand me one day when I say that. And someone was like, who made you the authority? I'm like, I'm just... You were just talking about how opinions matter, Zesty, and how dare you force your opinion. And I'm like, isn't this the same thing? Like, I'm not saying I'm the authority. Fuck am I, right? But he just got done explaining what an opinion is and how I should respect it, even though I already do. Okay, the frames are going idiot mode. GBG or GMG? GMG any day. Big V! Please don't miss. No scope. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the whole situation. It was like nearly a month ago, but hey. Still felt like I had something to get out of the way. Like, a lot of stuff you can count them as nitpicks, I would say. And that's totally fine. Like, if something was extreme in there, like, hey, remove the companions, or, you know, like, companions I can deal with. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, I swear to God. No. Okay, if this was Ghost of Sparta, I would have died, since, you know, grabs in that game are cracked. They scale with difficulty. Okay, I don't want to. I want to kill this guy. This girl. What are harpies? A miserable pile of nothing but secrets. Almost got caught in it. Almost false grabbed one of the captains, which would have looked ugly. That reached. Fine. I don't think Santa Monica have anything for this showcase personally. Didn't they say they have a main release? I can go and play Watch Dogs and see if it works. My question was this: can you tell me just any top 10 PS3 games? I'll tell you if I have them or not. I just told you about them, man. I'm not gonna repeat that. Grabs is Ghost and Ghost of Sparta are a pain. Wraiths can actually kill you in 3 grabs. Have you tried very hard? They kill you in 1. What a bad situation, man. He died in a weird way, but he still died. Atreus spinoff. So I did comment on that Captain Kubis. Captain Chicken Wings. He made a community post regarding what people feel about an Atreus game. And surprise, surprise, people don't really like the idea. And I was like, you know, I'll play it on YouTube as a joke. But then I replied to a comment by Midgard Chronicler. I was like, look, I'm fine if they do a very weird twist where they bring the old formula but you're playing as Atreus. Give them some chained weapons. Like, hey, I learned this from my dad. Unfortunately, Western game devs like Santa Monica just take things way too seriously. Like, that is totally a thing I could see Bayonetta doing, or Devil May Cry, or basically any other Japanese game dev. But God of War? Oh no, we're serious. It's like, imagine an old formula, but it's just a reskin. Like, instead of Kratos, you're playing as Atreus. I'm fine with that. Bro, fuck. Then I would even care about the story more. That's the funny thing. You can only keep the cool story for so long. Eventually people will need gameplay. And by gameplay I mean gaming, like completely, not just, oh dude, look at GBG, he does this cool combo. I know, I'm aware. I'm saying game design. Ditch walkie-talkies, ditch the camera. Which, that is also a nitpick. If you see it as a nitpick, see it as a nitpick. Make your own interpretation of the whole thing. I personally don't like it. The way I said it was off. I made it look like an objective thing. But I guess there are people who like it. Drop a like if you still haven't for our friend Zesty. Yo, thank you. I want to use that harpy for at least one full collision. If I died with the Yamcha pose that Kratos does, I would have, no. That would have been foul. Let's actually not die this time. You can loop this even without a wall. No, I'm not gonna. I'm sure if I tried to grab him, Kratos would have went with the captain to grab instead of the harpy. That's why I made the right choice. Don't block, thank you. Still have yet to get to the circle? Damn. These guys' attacks reach. God of War 2 enemies in general. Their attacks, they reach. They are Halo reach. Like that attack, be careful of it. The range is far more than how it looks. The Atreus game will hurt the studio from a sales standpoint, in my opinion, but I guess they'll suffer through it. Now they're going through a phase where they think they can get away with everything. That was kind of the Ragnarok shtick as well. You know, thinking you can get away with everything since the big success of God of War 4. So I don't know. For all I care, as I said, screw it. Make an Atreus game. At this point, I don't care. Like, the next God of War is gonna come out. I will enjoy it as a game, but not as a God of War game. That's what I did with Ragnarok. Although I haven't played it in what seems like a month now. I'll enjoy it, but as a game, as a whole different entity. Is the final part? You see, before starting this stream, I was thinking, okay, I'm contemplating on making this the last part, since I might be able to do it. But the amount of time I struggled in that encounter against the Cerberus, that sucked. Don't remove walkie-talkies, just make them skippable. They are fun and immersive the first time around, and some of them are legit funny badass. Oh my god! Like, I can't say how much I want that. Fine. It's like that's something I thought about as well. I was like, okay, hold on. I think in the video I do point it out as well. I was like, keep walkie-talkies. Which is insane coming from me. But keep it. This is the world now, right? You want to appeal to people with your story. But please make it skippable for the people who don't like them. You're all about giving the player choice and all that in your promotion. Oh my god. They all died. Anyways. You're all about giving the player choice and what have you. Allow me to skip walkie-talkies. Like, people think I did not enjoy the walkie-talkies in Ragnarok. Go watch my walkthrough, which is a huge... Full collision? Yes. Go watch my walkthrough of Ragnarok. You never see me complain about the walkie-talkies. I was so immersed, like I was having a good time. I was like, yeah. Atreus, yeah, story, he sees the mural, yeah. I was hyped. The problem is that you can't skip them, and they're cutscenes. Don't tell me they're not. They are. They are. They're cutscenes. One way or another, they're cutscenes. It's just, they just are. You would love what Team Ninja did with Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor Edge. They straight up removed them. Removed what? That Minotaur got wrecked? Wrecked is an understatement. Hold on, can I return? I think I can return through here and achieve the chests without the problem of having the fire and stuff, the hazard going on. Walkie-talkies. So Ninja Gaiden 3, I've seen a video saying Ninja Gaiden 3 sucks, but Razor's Edge, as in, you know, nodding to Razor's Edge being good. So I don't know. I have Razor's Edge, so I don't know if I'm gonna play it or not. You don't like to pick up fruits? It's like, see, that on a first walkthrough, the main point wasn't that, hey, we're doing this picking up fruit thing. It was exposition, done in the Grand Theft Auto way. You know, where Grand Theft Auto characters talk in the car, mostly. Like, look at Grand Theft Auto 5, like, once you see the thing that I'm talking about right now, the whole, formula of Grand Theft Auto, once it kind of clicks with you, you can't unsee it. It is a formula. You get in a car, sometimes it's a long drive until you get there, and that's where the dialogue happens, for the most part. With God of War, it's doing the same open world shtick, even though it's semi-open world. But it sucks because it's a walkie-talkie. Like in Grand Theft Auto 5, I love how the game doesn't take that seriously, which Red Dead does. Red Dead just fucks me up. I'm never gonna play it again for gameplay, except maybe replaying the missions or just hanging out in Valentine, playing poker. That's fun. That shit is fun. Not gonna lie. Parkour and Valentine is one hell of a thing. You can return, get chests with 0 hazards. Yes. Ninja Gaiden 1 is good on all versions. Ninja Gaiden 2 OG is better than Sigma. Ninja Gaiden 3 OG is worse than Razor's Edge. So I've heard. Anyways, in Grand Theft Auto, you're driving. It's a thing that requires skill. Don't crash. And back to the whole point that I was talking about, they don't take the shit seriously. Like when you crash, they're like, "Oh, what kind of fucking driver are you?" And then they're just back to tell your story. Like even if you fucking go under a train or your car gets turned into 2 pieces thanks to a train, they just cut the dialogue for a bit and then they're like, "So where was I? Yeah, Michael DeSanta." It just keeps going. What a funny death. God Mode God's gonna love this when he watched it. Picking fruitsing in a God of War game is just so, I don't know. God of War needs to grow up here again. I hate walkie-talkies. What kind of check ass is this? What kind of ass point is this? Like, was that not a checkpoint, that whole semi-cutscene that I just saw? Fuck. Do you think God of War Trilogy will get remade for a 20th anniversary? Okay, look. You guys are kind of taking remakes for granted. Like, when someone says, "I want the trilogy remade," or 1 and 2 remade, do you know how long a remake takes? I guess, I'm sorry, you mean remasters. Yes, maybe. Probably not. I watched Lucid streams on his no upgrade run. He doesn't know 60% of what the game has to offer. Tackle the challenge with brute strength, which is commendable but not fun. I was on a lot of his streams. He just likes doing that. He just has fun with streams like that. Just approaches it like that. Like he fought Virgil for 12 hours. Oh, that is a lot of hours. What is the Pain Plus rules? They're in the description. It has to be on very hard. I can't open chests. I can't upgrade anything. I can't use rage. I can't use magic. I can't open chests. I can't use secondary weapons. And that's about it. It's better to tell you the stuff that I can use. I can't use the amulet, this, in combat. Not allowed. I can't glide in combat. Can't use this in combat. I can't parry and then slam the ground or send back a projectile. Did you watch rank either videos? What either videos? If you mean any videos, I did watch his ranking for the action games. That's it. Graphical remasters, that's only modernized we need for God of War 1 and 2. Literally, just that. The sound design is phenomenal. The art style is really great. God of War's art style might have dated a little bit. Never for me, but I can see it dating for a lot of people. God of War 2's art style, it has the best art style in the franchise. Which today I was thinking about, again, I think I said that in the vanilla one, and the marathon one as well. God of War 2 has a lot of best things. Like some of the stuff, like I prefer God of War 3's magic attacks. Okay, maybe not. Maybe God of War 2's magic attack I still prefer. Or fuck it, maybe I prefer God of War 3 just because the Soul Summon and the Army of Sparta, the Nemesis Rage. That's besides the point. Objectively, like it doesn't matter if I prefer God of War 3's magic. Objectively, I do see God of War 2 having the better magic attacks. It's not even hard to see that. So what best stuff does it have? It has the best rage mode, it has the best magic attacks, it has the best art style, it has my favorite boss fight, so the best boss. Where do we go? Arguably the best secondary weapons, not for me. I like God of War 3's secondary weapons more. Except, yeah, for me, it has my favorite secondary weapon, Spear of Destiny. Again, another best thing. What else? It has the best everything. Just insane. But it's not my favorite. That's the thing. It has some of the best of everything, but it's still not my favorite. That's the weird part about it. There's a glitch I can do in the corner, but to get down from it means my death, so I'm not gonna try. System-wise, God of War 2 magic better than 3. Not just that, like generally, Euryale's head alone cleans every magic attack from God of War 3. Typhon's Bane is awesome. Kronos Rage is good. Although, you know, Kronos Rage and Nemesis Rage depends on the game that you're playing. On your arsenal, on what you can do. Which I feel like with God of War 3 you could go a little more insane. Actually no, with God of War 2 you can still go more insane. It's just tied for me, I don't know. Like God of War 3 you do the Nemesis, and I say it depends on the game because it's one of those magic attacks where you unleash it and you still have full control. I talk about it in full length on my video where I compare magic attacks. It's one of those magic attacks. Like in God of War 2, as the Kronos Rage, you cast the spell and then you have full access to your arsenal while it's happening. Same thing with the Nemesis Rage. And so it kind of depends on how good you are. Like God of War 2, unleash that bad boy, just go ham with the battering ram. You're bonking fools to death. Some enemies, you know the strat where you just activate it on enemies that you just dropped from the air? Mainly satyrs or the spawners. And then you activate the Kronos Rage and they just keep on flapping around like a fish out of the water. That's good. My point about DMC2, this issue is not playing it with it sucks in mind. It's a DMC game in mind. This example is animation cancelled during attacks. I will see to that, as a good old fella named Ares says. I wish every God of War game had a grab system of Ghost of Sparta. No, man. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I think you mean Kratos grabs. Matter of fact, I'm sure you mean that. I saw your video on Twitter. And I don't know why, even then actually, I don't know why you would want that. Like, collisions, there is collision detection, but the damage is what, 3? While God of War 3's damage is 10 and you have battering ram. I actually don't know why you would want that. At first I thought you meant like the whole grab system, because that would suck. Enemies' grabs get amped with difficulty. So, you know your boy does not want that. You get grabbed by one enemy, you're dead. At full health, sometimes. You know, it depends on the enemy, basically. Like, their grabs get stronger with harder difficulty. They scale with difficulty. Which is insane. You wouldn't know it until you run through it. As a whole, we do not need that. Please, no. But I can see where you're coming from. I guess you like the tackle, you like the normal grabs and all that. But yeah, I actually don't want it. Like, the grab system and the trilogy is miles better than that. Hell, even Ascension is miles better than it. It's like it has the Orion's Harpoon on the ground. DMC2, you can't dodge mid-attack. Dante have to finish the attack to sheath his sword. Then you can dodge. Unlike the other DMCs, it's more like Dark Souls. You commit and attacks. Damn. Mid-air grabs without having to launch them, and air grabs, but with the collision design of God of War 1 and 2. I guess I saw your clip. You grabbed an enemy while he was grounded. Did someone just say the Spear of Destiny is worse than the Dropnir? Can't compare these two, they are both from different games. Exactly. The Dropnir Spear is one of the best weapons I've used. Okay, Kratos, how many times are you gonna say that? How long is this? I'm gonna try to beat the Kraken. Your ass. Ha. And if I feel like it, I will also I will also do Lachesis. And if I feel even more like it, I will do the Loom Chamber. And by then, you bet your ass I will do Zeus as well. Except it's gonna take 3,000 years. So yeah, you can also not activate Rage in here, and Kratos still escapes eventually. The more I play God of War 2, the more I like it. It's a phenomenal game. You can't go wrong with it. This is the safe spot. Except attack when he does that. Sideways for a deep hit, retreat. 1, 2, deep hit with a sideways. This is gonna be great. Watch me one try the Kraken your ass. The Kraken. I can actually get a spirit in. Boom. So this is gonna be not quite an exception, but it's gonna get there will be a point where I have to hit the knobs and I can actually activate Rage. Since you don't have the efficient DPS to do it. Not hitting its head part. That part is still the same. And it's nice to have a full refill, man. Deep hit, nice. Have I mentioned that the music slaps here? Why isn't that a deep hit? There you go. Bait that attack, be careful. Then pick up the Spartan. Even in death, a Spartan helps. I could use a Spartan right about now. So now, actually I haven't done this and I haven't seen this. Am I gonna be able to get this in like one swing? It's a good refill of health, but I'm sure I'm gonna lose it sometime later. And I'm sure I'm gonna have to double cycle this whole thing where I'm hitting its head. Dodge to the right, then start attacking when it does that. Eventually, like, I'm gonna do it like it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done. Retreat to the safe spot. Start attacking, building up your string there. Attack sideways for a deep hit, retreat to the safe spot. When it attacks, then you start attacking again. I'm basically going off of normal pain plus stuff. Don't one-shot me, what the fuck? That tentacle attack that it just did, it will lose that attack whenever we're done with the... How did it hit me? You should play Prince of Persia 3D trilogy. Great combat, perfect level design, it's so God of War-like. I have played it when I was a kid. I want a Doom sequel so bad. Hope we learn something soon. I don't need a Doom soon since I only play Doom Eternal a lot. My only problem is that I don't know why I never replayed Doom Eternal. It's a game huge on replayability. Can you do God of War Trilogy Platinum Trophy walkthrough? So, recently I've been tuning into Lucid's Lucid Enigma. He's doing a full trophies run, basically what you're describing. And I don't know, I think I might do it for God of War 3, you know? Could be a nice change of pace. I just have to read this tentacle attack fast. This boss does have issues though. Today I was talking to Zim about right now about Scorpius. And he did mention how this boss is not flawless, but it's still miles better than the Scorpius. Like, this boss is fun, I love it. Do you think Kratos slams Goku? I don't know. Depends on the writer. It's just up to the writer to decide. Like, one of them can literally pull a ass pull. Pull a ass pull. Kratos sneezes Goku. True. The guy is known to drop his guard. You should have that in mind. It's like you shouldn't base this completely on strength. Like, you should expect anything to happen. I think it's because Doom Eternal is hard to relax and play. I'm sure it's not about that. Like, when I do challenge runs, I'm relaxed. I'm the relaxing end. Like, I usually always throw something in the background while playing. Even, like, when I was recording my no damage footage for the God of War no damage trilogy, I wasn't, you know, playing tryhard or anything. It was just a casual run. That's why there was a lot of deaths in it and a lot of stupid plays. Like, I never even had the game audio on. That's why you would see me get tagged by harpies non-stop. Like an idiot. Dodge to the left. This is an exception for a lot of stuff. Like this wing thing that I'm doing right now. Ouch. Ouch! Don't hit me again, please. I hate that. What I do is I attack once with square. Whoa, 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 please, no! Please, man, what the fuck? I forgot that I had to get down eventually. Now let's build it up again. Okay, this is good. I'm kind of baiting it into doing the thing. One hit. I'm one hit. This can either go too good or too bad. I completely forgot that it eventually ends the whole thing. And I have to do it in another cycle. I'm an idiot. Okay, nice baiting. That was close. Very close. I hate this tentacle attack, man. Like, I'm barely air tricking it. And especially when it happens near its head. That's when I especially hate it. Can you stop? I was about to approach, which would have been bad. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. So whenever I have to hit it against the wall and stuff, when I climb its tentacle, I'm gonna have to activate Rage to actually get the knob. I don't have enough DPS. There you go. So now when I climb this tentacle and I hit this thing, I have to activate Rage. What the Rage mode does in God of War 2 is that it amplifies everything to max level. I'm gonna need it for the other knob as well. Can I install the number one though? Number one fighting game for you? It's either number one or number two for me. Depends on the mood. That game is my childhood. So now it lost its tentacle attack, which is huge. See, it only does this. The other attack that I trick in the air is no longer. No, 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 please. Damn, the auto direct almost fucked me up. We're so close to really beating him. Although dying to this boss is gonna suck. If I die and I keep the mood that I have right now, I might give it another shot. If not, then we're gonna have to save it for the real finale, which is the next episode. We have to keep in mind that Lachesis is still gonna be extremely hard. Some health that doesn't matter, since General Kratos' orb value sucks. Can you not? I'm in a hurry. I'm literally the most hurried man right now. So we're gonna have to 2-cycle it again in here. Now, speaking of challenge runs right now, since we're doing one, I really wish one day challenge running will get the recognition speedrunning got. Which, if I'm being truly honest, or I think it's not just a me thing. Didn't it rise with the COVID shtick? Like pre-COVID, you know, the whole isolation shit. Okay, I think it's done. Hold on. Yeah, see? Good timing. Like pre-COVID, speedrunning wasn't as mainstream as it is now. Or I might be wrong. So I don't know. I could be stupid. And I wish one day challenge running would get the recognition. It's just that I get why it's not getting the recognition. It's harder, it takes longer. So, you know, it's not understandable, but I get it. I don't know. It's just a mix of the two, where I get it, and I also want it to thrive like speedrunning. Like nowadays, you have a lot more... Okay, maybe not the number of speedrunners, but you have a lot more people interested in watching speedruns, is what I feel like saying right now. Like challenge runs don't have that. They're, in some cases, more difficult than speedruns. And people are just not ready to do that. Just takes long. And other than that, viewers are pleased with game-breaking glitches and all that. Like, you know, they see a guy break through a wall or something in a speedrun, and it's generally just pleasing to the eye. Like, the interest in that is far more than the interest in proper combat stuff and, you know, cleaning rooms in beautiful ways. But hey, one day I have hope where it will gain the recognition it needs. Please be done. Is it gonna be done in this rotation? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, good timing, good timing. We will surely get it in the next rotation. I'm really sorry for not interacting with the chat as much as I usually do. But this challenge one has been like that, man. It's just difficult. Speedrunning was a thing since Doom 1 came out. Also, speedrunning is a form of challenge running. I get it. I'm not saying it got introduced to us with the COVID breakdown or lockdown. I'm saying it went mainstream and a lot more people got interested in watching them with the lockdown, I guess. Yeah, like Doom Eternal speedruns then. They do all encounters beautifully. Look, my problem is not in speedruns or anything. My problem is not that challenge running is better than speedrunning, which is what I think. But this is not that argument right now. Matter of fact, I'm not even ready to start an argument like speedrunning is. I see the appeal. I once used to love to speedrun a game. I have speedrun some games. That is not the point. I'm saying viewers. Like a lot more people are interested in watching a speedrun rather than a challenge run. And it doesn't depend on the player. Like Taz1 used to be the former best God of War player before Zim. He has the most mainstream God of War 1 no upgrade run video. It's basically Ares and the Clone War. He does the Clone War as well. It has around 500,000 views. That is the most thing you're gonna get out of challenge running. I'm constantly trying every day to get it to the mainstream, but it is what it is. Is this guy done? Okay, I think it's done. Let's not get greedy. How many rotations, man? Watch me die at the very end as well. We are talking in general about any percent, which is the most famous form of speedrunning. Speedrunning is much more challenging and skillful. Like anyone can any percent Bloodborne, but 100% Bloodborne is wild. Look, I'm just saying. Like that's what I think. Challenge running is just harder for me. Like, it depends on the player. Again, this is not the argument, but since now it is the argument, it totally depends on the player. Like, I don't like getting rushed in combat, like, hey, finish this as fast as possible. Some other guys might be interested in that. It's not about, speedrunning is so dull, you're constantly skipping and all that. I do realize, you know, the whole 100%, glitchless percent, any percent. It's not just the any percent category that I'm speaking of. It's like I'm a guy who doesn't like getting rushed in combat. I like to do things slow and efficient. It's kind of what I do with Resident Evil runs as well. I don't go for the S+, I go for efficiency. Which that has been an old thing that I've been doing for a while. Which recently for God of War as well. Oh, is it finally done this rotation, man? Imagine I forget to hold both analogs forward. It's gonna be a moment of truth then. Where I get clapped. The only way I could ever survive then is with a miracle. Also almost died back there. Did you realize? Did you notice? Sorry. Is he bugged or something? I do know his second phase, there. He just has more health. Challenge ones should get more recognition. They will with time. I am quite the optimist for that stuff. Please. Thank you. Again, you don't have enough DPS to do this without rage. So activate it and stop being stubborn. Your blades are doing max blades damage here. Okay, hold both analogs forward, Zesty. Let's go. Then you gotta start running towards his chest. And then I gotta not block. Have you ever heard of Ragnall God of War? I remember seeing that name. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 15 hits? Okay, let's move to this side. Let's do 30 hits on this side. Now 15 hits on this side. Actually, fuck it. Do 20. Let's switch to this side. I've hit that side quite a lot now. No, sir. It lost both of its tentacle attacks that it does, you know, the unblockable ones. At this point, fuck balancing between the tentacles. I've hit both sides quite a lot to the point where I'm sure I can get it. Okay, that's okay. Deep hits. There we go! Kraken is done! I'm not skipping this. Gawk 9,000, bitch, and I skipped it like an idiot. That's a lot of damage. It is. Getting deep-throated with by a bridge. Look at the sky. There are reasons why I have this as my outro. Look at the scenery. Let's fight Sigrun as well. Walmart Sigrun. The music never gets old, it never does. Let's take, for example, God of War no upgrade. It's a challenge run, yes? The goal is to beat it with no upgrades, master the game. Now what if we doing a God of War no upgrade speed run? You'll do the most optimal and fast strats. See, now that is something I'm interested in. I will be skipping encounters that are skippable. Maybe do a glitchless speed run. That is something I'm interested in. Thank you, Dante. You keep on influencing me for stuff. I can skip this. What am I doing? Thank you, honestly. Like, I imagine myself doing a God of War 1 speed run. No upgrade run plus. Just to see how fast I can go. Like, that's not a thing I like doing. But hey, sometimes it's just good. Speedrunning is a form of challenge running. It's just that any percent speedrunning is the most pleasing to the eye. True. I agree. Why am I doing this? Can't believe I got done with the Kraken that good. Time to face the fate mommies. Yes. Kratos is a huge fan of animal abuse. Yes, sir. We like that. You're complaining to finish the game today? Nah. It's 12 a.m. I'm gonna test the waters a little bit with Lachesis. Just to rage a little bit for you guys. And then it's gonna be done. If I do catch my footing against her, that's a whole different story. My PS3 jailbroken, so I can say I've never experienced having to open a box, take the disc, and put it in the console to play. I just want to tell you that you have the best console in the world. PS3 has everything you need in life. Like, the games on PS3 can last me this lifetime. I don't know if it has Zone of the Enders, you know, from the PS2 classics, but if it does, make sure to get it. Other than that, it has PS1 games on the store, a lot of PS2 games, like God of War 1 and 2. You know, those are ports, actually, whatever. Wait, did I save? I did save. It has the best Resident Evil, not the best Resident Evil, but the, you know, one of the best games of all time, Resident Evil. So what I do here is attack, interrupt her, bait this attack, and then land it deep. This is basically the strat. Now, this gal has a lot of health. So just keep on baiting this. I just bought a PS3. Congratulations! That is a console I can respect forever. Just get close and run away. So that she does this, and then you build up your attack. Your string should be enough to run away from her. The real problems begin with the latter part. Not problems, it's just that it gets harder. It gets harder, daddy. And that is sweet. I can do Lachesis without, Can I make it? Ah, that didn't hit. It is sweet since I have full health. I know, but I don't have a PC or laptop to record or edit my videos. It is what it is. You, like, just have fun with the games that are on the console. Are you done? What is your ass do? Oh! I'm not taking all that damage. Speedrunning with timers in mind is the competitive side of it. I don't know about that, Dante. I'm just gonna try my best to be as fast as possible. Although then again, my mindset kicks in. It's like I just thought about something. I might be interested in that speedrun that we just talked about. For the no upgrade run, right? But then there's a guy in me that just wants to... Oh my god, that reached. There's a guy in me that just wants to beat every encounter. That's where I get the fun when doing these runs. I might do it once to see how fast I can go. I'm not doing it in God of War 3 though. God of War 1 maybe. Can someone recommend me some games you think is good to play on PS3, PS2? All the old God of War games are great. Ninja Gaiden is awesome. Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4. Kingdom Hearts. Zone of the Enders 2. Not part 1, just part 2. Dark Souls. Demon's Souls. Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 1, 2, 3 for a different taste of Resident Evil. You know, the original taste of Resident Evil. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, Dragon Ball Budokai, Budokai Tenkaichis. I can think of a lot of games to recommend to you. Play Doom if they are available on PS2 and PS3, I don't know. I'm sure they are. Grand Theft Auto games, San Andreas especially is a special one. Vice City. GTA 3, GTA 5, GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption 1. If you're into Call of Duty campaigns, or no, actually Call of Duty for the zombies. So Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. The best zombies experience. Let me think. I think I'm the thinker. So yeah, that should last you this lifetime. I know I'm missing out on some games right now, but I'm just way too busy doing this right now. Doing your mom, doing your mom. If you consider Lachesis to be your mommy. So there's the thing I like to do in no upgrade runs, and it's this. That doesn't count. I didn't hit her. Let's just stop goofing around and let's get serious. It's just a moral thing to just stop for a moment and do each other. That's what Markiplier said, not me. I just said it, but I quoted it. Oh, Big V is here. Welcome. Thanks a lot, Zesty. Anytime, man. For real, these games will last you this lifetime. Like, you will not need new games. Just, you'll slowly get in the mindset of trying to perfect these games. You can never have enough. I'm trying to think of other game franchises. Like, the game franchises I grew up with was God of War and Resident Evil. Like, if we're talking franchises. Ooh, I just remembered. Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. And another game, which is the prequel, Batman Arkham City. Now, for real, Batman Arkham Origins is a prequel, but don't let people make you think that it's bad just because it's a prequel. It's great. I'm trying to think. I think I've said enough games. Oh, there it is. You know it's the late moment of this first phase when she starts doing that. Oops. Build your thing. Land it on her. Did she iframe that? I think she did. Arkham Origins is underrated. It is. I just recommended a whole library of games that you will never get bored of. You done? Boom. She has iframes when she lands, so you gotta delay it a little bit. Boom. I almost got roll caught. Anyways, whoever just asked that question, I'm sorry I forgot your name. You are so lucky that you still haven't tried out these games. Because you're in for one hell of a ride. Like, these are games that you won't forget. And I am planning to make a video just flat out titled, It's Not Just Nostalgia. Where I talk about why me and some other people just love these old games. People just instantly drag it down to it just being nostalgia and nothing more, which is couldn't be further than the truth. God of War 3 reminds me of Batman Arkham Knight. Because in God of War 3 it's always raining and you fly. Oh! You do have the wings of Icarus straight from the start though, so you're right. You're Batman in that game. Except you're not saving Gotham, you're butt-fucking Gotham. Which is a great contrast to Batman. He's the skirted crusader instead of the caped crusader. And Pandora is Robin. They the iframes aren't the greatest, nor her absurd HP pool. Enjoy the slog. Since you missed it previously, I'll note again that I got back to you as best I could about Hotels Beloved. Oh, I saw the notification. Hotels Beloved. About the whole Scorpius video. I will read it when the script writing starts. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to read it before getting the footage. Since there's gonna be a lot of footage correcting. Okay. The best way to do this is this. Wait, Zim said she never falls. I guess I'm gonna have to delay it by a little bit. This takes ages. But it's what works. See, a boss like this, you just can't go wrong with it. I just hope I don't glide accidentally. Let's just do this. Okay, thank you. Again, thank you. I just do it and ah! Get out of there. I'm trying to save you. I'm dead. Not. This is the safest way. This is the way. I can even take another shot, I'm sure. This is gonna be extremely boring. Behold. Maximum boredom. It's a tragedy to fight this boss like this, but hey. I really want to get to the finale. Let's read some stuff. You might also want clarification. You know how to contact me should that be necessary. I'm out. Peace, Big V. Thank you very much. Best game. Baller session. Yeah. I'm sure it is. How many of you guys actually have this as your favorite boss? Because I do. It's been like this ever since the dawn of humanity. Do you know GoWII? I know GoWII. There's a theory that says Haristos is Big V and Big V is Haristos. Did you know about the fact that Vegeta's undefeated against Goku? It's actually a real fact. Can I slide one of these in? Oh, no. Greed gets me killed a lot of times. Favorite boss for me is God Over 3 Zeus. Fair. He's my second favorite. Just the fact that you can air grab him, man. Which, imagine if we could air grab Lachesis. If he reached over 100 hits or something. Just a weird thing to switch it up. Bitch. I'm slapping her like it's a 1970s movie. Except it sounds like go to the kitchen. Okay? You wanna fight with me? You wanna fight with me? Okay. The Colossus theme has been looping around for 5 hours now. I should delay my attacks by a little bit. Man, it sounds like a slap so much. Enjoying my infinite lock, I see. Yes, sir. I just wish I could do it as fast as I can. Which is, you know, hitting her right as I'm coming out of the grapple. Non-stop. My best boss is Sigrun. Also fair. It taught a lot of players how to play in God of War 4. Can't go wrong with that game. With that boss. I should really stop reading the chat and fighting. Imagine if I die now. Oh, Horisos, by the way, how much health does she have in this phase? I'm sure these hits are dealing 1 damage. 1. No! The magic pixel! I somehow knew it would reach. How much health does she have? This chick is cracked. This is dealing 1 damage, so if she has 400 health, I'm gonna have to do this for 400 times. $600? 600, you say? Because Stone Cold said so? If Stone Cold said so, it is one thing. If he never said that, it's another. Oh, I thought I staggered her for the grab, man. I swear, if I had Red Orbs revive like Devil May Cry 5, I would revive if I died now. I would be like, fuck this chipping session. Like, I have 1 magic pixel left. And that's it. Like, anything can kill me now. Let's go! Come here! And they say you can only grab Zeus in the air. I just grabbed Lachesis. Zesty wants every game to be God of War 3. I'm not gonna restart here. I'm just not going to, okay? Because I did in the vanilla one, and I got shit for doing that. I got restarted to the start of Lachesis' fight. And that's a DQ. Like, now it's fine to restart, obviously. But I think I restarted instantly as the battle started. That's why the game restarted me back there. In here, what I'm gonna be doing is a lot of this. I come over here, grab one of these fools, boom. And in the hopes of that hitting her completely. So you know how it is. This is biggest sins, greed and lust. Not lust, greed. See this, the guy keeps on flying towards her and he hits her multiple times. Ouch. Huge full collision lots. Why can't we throw the sentries at her, man? Imagine. I wouldn't be surprised if Fiddlestick finds a way to... him or Acheon. Find a way to... ouch. Go through this invisible wall. It doesn't even... It's not even worth hitting her when she's doing this. So don't even try it. I guess it's better to hit her with these as she's just standing, idle. Like, this is bad. Ouch. What did I get hit with? It's much better to hit her while she's just standing normally. Oof, these guys almost tagged me. Would have been ugly. Ooh! This gal! Haristos, since you're here, have you done a no upgrade run plus speed run? I'm interested in doing one for God of War 1. Ooh, nobody gives a shit. Now for real. You know, the only gripe that I'm gonna have is that I'm gonna be skipping encounters. Which is the main reason I do these challenge runs, is to do, you know, to basically do the encounters. That's that. General Kratos' love. Like with normal costume, this would have taken twice as long. Not in GK Pain Plus, obviously. This phase is easy. It is easier than normal Pain. You can stop here with the Amulet. But not in Pain Plus, you're not. Since you're not allowed to use the Amulet. Damn, another full heal. This boss fight is generous. Ellen DeGeneres. Lust is gonna get you killed. Oh. But greed's gonna be the death of you and you and me and you. I just go up close to Atropos, so that she disappears. Daughter of a whore. At least this bitch lost its stupid attack that I hate so much. You can aim the left analog to the grapple point you want to grapple to, by the way. It's not auto aim like you might think. Zesty is zesty with them dodges. Bro is dodging zesty. Just the amount of time you can stay in the air here, man. Actually, Zim, I think I have to activate the rage mode for Atropos when she appears out of the mirrors, right? Since you're here. I haven't done one, but I could consider it. Clone War being my specialty and all. Oh, a Clone War speedrun. No, that is a whole other thing, lad. Is she done? In my wildest dreams. This boss is so good. On a challenge run, on a vanilla run, on a vanilla run, on a vanilla run, and on a vanilla one. I think she's near her time where she falls and all that cool jazz. That's why I'm not going up to Atropos to do anything. Mostly referring to it since it won't cause time losses. Oh. Okay, then just tell me one thing. I think this is a case, another case with General Kratos, where I have to activate the rage, correct? Ouch. Did Atropos escape? I think she did. Hold on. Why did she do that? What was it all for? You chose to be nothing. Can you just come a little bit closer? I need you to come over. Why is this boss so good? I know why, but it deserves to. It totally deserves to for me to make another great boss video about it. Like, I feel like the first one was filled with rage. You must activate Rage of Titans. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You got the rage pass, Zesty boy. I'm dumb. I forgot that you have to instantly activate it after it was done. Oh well. So she has faster attacks in this phase though. You have to be careful of that. Like, I would assume that you're already careful. Yo, this way. She's aiming zesty. Unravel, DQ. What DQ? What happened? Rage is fine. You ain't strafing around that with your string light. Thank you, keep on aiming that way. I'm sure in a perfect world I'm over there, Lucky sis. El Soundtracko? The soundtrack is phenomenal. I think I should start separating them now. I've hit this gal long enough. Or not separating, sorry. I meant fighting this girl head on. Like, not approaching Atropos so that she warps or anything. It's like right now I'm gonna stay on the ground. Staying on the ground makes her come closer. Otherwise she keeps on spamming air attacks. So you don't want that. Come closer, please. How lewd. Are Kratos toes suckable? What? Pause. I almost ran into her attack. See, that attack is faster. Okay, there we go. Why would you suck Kratos' toes? He's wearing sandals. Dead ass, yo. Oh, it's because I slowed down time. I thought the game glitched. I would have cried if the game glitched here. I mean, why would I cry actually? I would be coming back to it with the barbarian hammer. You know, just to resume where I left off. Basically. You know, I should warp Tropos away. We don't like you here. Okay? You want to start this part through? Bitch, go away. You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. I mean, why not? I mean, it's alright, like, overrated as fuck, in my opinion. She's low. I got hit. I think. You think? There is no I think here, Zesty. Hello? Hello? Like, you can't be serious. You can't. You can't be serious. No way. She's not taking damage, chat. See you guys next stream, man. See you guys next stream. I'll resume right back here, don't worry. Peace.